Hello, this is Brian Davis. I'm coming to you here from my home studio. Today I have a session open. It's actually a session that we will be working with during our capstone semester. As one of our assignments, we were instructed to upload these files and mix them down. Basically, at the end of the day, these are raw, pre-recorded tracks that have no plugins, no effects, nothing on them. Just straight raw tracks, and our mission is to make it sound good. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about in this video is organization. Organization of a session can be vital in the outcome of your session. It can produce a great work ethic and a smooth workflow. So it's a lot of things that you can do before you even start to mix a session that will help you have a smooth mixing session. So this is basically after an engineer records all the tracks that they need, and this is time to mix everything down. So a few organizational things that we could do to make this a smooth mix I have here. First off, I start off with color coding. As you can see here, of all the imported tracks, I have color coded them. And what I mean by that is, here I've imported a kick sub, and basically all the components of a drum kit. Okay? Then next we have guitar section. Then next we have the bass, and then next we have the vox, which are the vocals. Okay, so to me it makes much more sense to group everything together color-wise, so that when we refer back to the session, we're not just looking around trying to find a track we're looking for. We can already look and see in red. If I need to boost the kick a little bit, I can just go straight to the red color and know that that kick is in the drum kit. So as you can see here, we have the drum kit colored in red. As we go down more, we have the guitar tracks colored in yellow. As you can see here, we have the actual track colored and the actual tracks colored, and the representation of the track colored. So if we go down a little bit more, we can see the bass is color coded and the vocals. That could be step one. This is very helpful. I would advise any engineer to do so. Next thing I done was route my session. Now you can route it any way you want to, but I figure this way is best for how I want to do things. So what I done is I name my I/O settings by going to Setup, I/O, and going to my bus route. And as you can see here, I've labeled my QSIN, which I'm not using in this session because I'm not recording. I've labeled my stereo bus. I've labeled my delay eighth, delay quarter, delay half, and delay whole, and reverb. As well as, if we go down some, these are buses that will be sent to an stereo aux track that will then be sent to the stereo bus that will then be sent to the master bus. Now I know that sounds a little complicated, but it's really not. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, for my drum kit, as I said earlier, everything in my drum kit is colored red. Okay, so now I want to route that to a stereo aux track, and that track will be routed to the main master. And I want to do this so I can be able to control the kit as one instead of having to adjust everything as a whole. So what I mean by that is, if I think that maybe I need to adjust the level of the tom right here in the drum kit, okay, maybe I feel like that I need to adjust the tom. Okay, individually I can do that. We'll say now that I got that tom at the level that I wanted, and I just want the whole kit down instead of the tom itself. Now I can go to the stereo aux track that I had routed the whole drum kit to, which is here, and turn that whole drum kit down by itself, instead of individually turning things down, which can screw up your mix. So I've actually done that for the drum bus, the guitar bus, bass bus, and the vocal bus. So what we do here is we route the drum bus via a bus. We routed the drum bus here. And that drum bus, and that drum track, along with every other drum track, is being routed to this aux track, which is the input of this aux track. Got here, drum bus, and out the stereo bus, which is here, to the master bus, which is out our main monitors 1 and 2. Okay? So that little bit of routing can help things go well as well. Okay? As you can see here, I got little plugins on here, but this is kind of the process after getting organized. Okay? Now the first thing you want to do when you start to mix down is get a tempo. You want to get your meter right and your tempo right. So what I've done is created a tempo map here. As you can see up top, as I can scroll back to it, I've created a tempo map. And I actually done it for the whole song. And I really probably didn't have to do a tempo map all the way, because I noticed from the beginning it was 140 and the tempo never changed through the whole song. But what did change was the meter, and this was very unique about this song. This song actually has 3 meter changes. A 4/4 meter change, a 3/4 meter change, and a 2/4 meter change. When I first started listening to this, I was like, wow, those meter changes is really something in this song. The 2/4 meter is more like a transition type of meter. So it comes in, boom, boom, and then goes into a 3/4 or 4/4 meter. So as you can see here, I tempo map the whole thing. And this is very crucial when we go back to our delays. Okay? So we want to have a tempo so it matches up with our delays. So when we say we want a quarter delay, it syncs up with our tempo. When we say we want an eighth delay, it syncs up with our tempo. This is very crucial. So it's basically, if everything is matched up, you're just basically pressing buttons instead of working yourself real hard. It's very good for an engineer. Okay? So now that things are routed, I started with a static mix, basically without plugins. I just adjusted the volumes and pan knobs, and I got the sound that I wanted to start off with, and shortly after that I'll start adding plugins. So if you look at this session, it's pretty much routed the way I want it to be routed. Everything's color coded. It's not that difficult, honestly. Just a great way to get a good mix. Organization is key here. Okay? So, at the end of the day, what I wanted you to come across in this video is that organizational tips, organizational skills are vital in creating a good session and a good mix down. So I would like you to follow these steps if you can, or if you want to. And I would like to say thank you for looking at my video. At this time, I would like to say everyone have a great afternoon, evening, or morning whenever you're looking at this. And I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Bye.